right?
Doing very well.
Well, anyways, hey, let's go ahead and introduce yourself, so this way we could get familiar with what some of the work you have done before.
Hi, my name is Taliesin Jaffe. I'm a voice actor and voice director, and I play Dungeons and Dragons for a living on Critical Role on Thursdays as Percy, a gunslinger, the man who invented guns in the Dungeons and Dragons world, or in our little Critical Role world. It's crazy. You have to see it. So.
Now, really, Dungeons and Dragons for a living, like you get paid for that?
I don't know what happened either. I've made some sort of contract with the devil, and it's been working out really good. I can't recommend it enough. Yeah, no, it's great.
You know, 11 million people is going to like Google saying, "Can I get paid for playing Dungeons and Dragons?" And you just said yes.
Yeah, no, it's. I would recommend checking out. There's like a good dozen shows now that are really spectacular. People who are playing this game as a spectator event, and I wouldn't even call it like a spectator gaming. It's this live storytelling experience there. I mean, it's just wonderful to watch. Even our show is wonderful, and a couple of I actually am a big fan of a few other shows too. It's the new thing to watch on the internet.
So talk about your character.
Percy, oh well, I'm the only human in the group. Everybody else is like a half elf or a dwarf or
I know, it's like
other things.
choosing vanilla, right?
He's a snob. He's the only human. He's a snob. He's titled. He's got a home. He's got a castle and a family. And something very terrible happened to him when he was young, and so he's been on seeking revenge for years. And he is the first person to develop firearms in this fantasy world. So he built the first gun as part of a contract with a demon to get revenge on those who killed his family and wronged him. And now he's kind of, well, I won't spoil anything, but like that's a whole thing. And now he's suddenly realizing he maybe made a very bad deal.
So do you have to come up with your own special voice for him?
Oh no, yeah, he's mostly just extremely English and extremely proper. It's quite nice. It's just poncy. He's very poncy. So yes, he's got this is Percy right here. Hello. So,
Yeah. So how long you been playing this character?
Publicly about a year and a half. Privately, I think we're about 3 years now, possibly. I don't know what happened. This started as a game that we were playing just amongst ourselves. I've been playing with Matt Mercer as a DM for years now, and kind of word got around that this was a thing, and a bunch of VO friends got together to play the game, and then someone was curious what would happen if we filmed it, and I'm as surprised as anybody. It's amazing.
Be honest. Do you go back to the videos and rewatch yourself?
Only a couple times, or when I'm sick. I will say when I had the flu for a while, and then I watched the show, and then there were a couple episodes my character wasn't in, and even though it was supposed to be like hey, you've got a week off, I still ended up just coming to the studio and watching the show live, just because it's weirdly entertaining. It's a lot of fun.
Well, tell us what was the best moment with this character.
Other than a couple very spoilery things that I can't say, we just filmed our first live show. We actually had a full theater audience for a game of D&D, and I got to I got to have that moment in Dungeons and Dragons where I felt like the cleverest, awful person. I came up with the perfect way to cheat, and well, not cheat the game, but like be super, super smart and be really awful and trick a character into doing something great. It's amazing. I don't want to spoil anything. There can't be spoilers, but Percy's a terrible person. He's awful. It's great.
And do you play like other types of games? Pathfinder, Magic the Gathering?
I used to. Yeah, there was a time. The game started as a Pathfinder game before we went 5th edition, actually, which is how the Gunslinger happened. I played a lot of Vampire the Masquerade when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk, Rifts, but like once this game has sort of taken over that aspect of my life, so it's been Dungeons and Dragons for about 2 years straight. I'm going to try and sneak a couple Pathfinder games with friends in, or maybe a little LARPing. I miss LARPing. LARPing's great.
Oh, you like to LARP?
I love to LARP. It's been years.
What kind of LARPing?
Oh, we did vampire LARPing. We did what's the big Cthulhu Old West LARPing from back then? There was like the Dead Dawn. I know that there's the new like Mad Max game. I can't remember the name of it, but I've got friends who've been trying to drag me into that thing.
So you're definitely a gamer geek.
I had a book collection as a kid. It was good. So
Well, let's find out. Have you been to Gen Con?
I have never been. This is going to be my first Gen Con this year.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm going just briefly to Gen Con. It's in like 3 weeks. I don't know why.
It's like, it is like in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we might be doing a live show that weekend in Indianapolis. So,
Oh, no kidding.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I went for 6 straight years, and then I stopped 3 years ago.
Just Strategic Con in LA has been like my whole.
Yeah, I used to go to.
Oh, so good.
Awesome. Hey, and real fast, could you talk about some of your upcoming projects?
Do you know what an NDA is, right? Or non-disclosure? Hold on. NDA. I'm working on. I'm helping work on the new Vampire Hunter D animated series, which I'm helping put together some stuff for that. I'm working on Skip Beat the animated series. I've just shown up a couple times in One Piece. If you're any anime fans out there, and and a bunch of video games I can't talk about, which is really frustrating.
Oh,
so.
that is very frustrating.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, hopefully I'll see you at a gaming convention.
I would hope so. And if you're at Gen Con, we'll be running around a bit. So
Okay, awesome.
excited.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, man.
Thanks, man.